All right, guys, while I haven't made as much progress as I would like, we have been busy around here. There's been a lot of things going on, a lot of changes happening. First big change is I have taken a job. Job opportunity came up. It's not something I want to pass up right now. It's not something that's going to be forever, but I'll be doing some work in Alaska. What I've done is I got the first one nailed down. It's level. I laid another one down from the end of this doorway back over here. It ran wild out in the hallway. Then I put another 16-foot board on the top, split the difference, and made sure everything is pushed down square. Now we're all level from one end to the other. So I get all this bottom board nailed in place. When it's done, I can take this top one off, cut the doorways out, and then as I go up, as long as I check periodically with my level, everything should come out across the top of the door openings pretty close. That's the plan anyway. So all the way through it. All right, guys, that has got this wall pretty much complete, or this section anyway. I'm gonna cut a small piece, I think about 2 inches. This will get hidden by trim anyway, but if I can get a small piece, I've got a scrap piece over there that I can slide all the way down, that'll kind of help fill that gap up there. I know I'm probably gonna get some comments, want to know why I'm not insulating this wall. Well, I'm going to. This one, I can just insulate it from the inside and call it a day. It's just sound barrier. I've got to do this wall, the bathroom wall, and the ceiling in here. And one side of the, outside of the closet over there to separate the bedroom and all that stuff from the rest of the house. But that's all I can do today. I'm losing my light. It's time to knock out a few chores and call it a day. I'm going to get back on this first thing in the morning. This one's going to take a little while. I have to fit everything around all of these logs. So that's going to be kind of slow going. It'll probably take me as long to do just this part as it did all the rest. But nevertheless, we'll be back on it again in the morning. Get these chickens out right quick. We started locking the turkeys up in here with the chickens at night because we started having a predator problem. So we let them go in there at nighttime just so nothing gets them. But we do have to stop up the feeder. If not, if we don't, the turkeys will eat all of this food. I don't see how birds that size could eat that much food, but they can. I'll show you the progress we've made last couple of days. I didn't film a whole lot in the last 2 days because my allergies have been tough. Seems like all I've done in the last couple of days is sneeze. But as you can see, we're almost finished with this front wall. It took forever to do this whole wall. I wanted those gaps as tight as possible, so I just took my time. I've probably got at least 10 or 12 hours in doing just this one little section right here. So I still have to come back and trim around the doors. But the majority of this whole front wall is finished, with the exception of a little trim piece that's gonna go right up across there. Still have to cut that one and get it in there, but I have moved on to the hallway. You can see I've got a bunch of this done. I'm gonna try to get this pretty much the rest of the way up, jump on this other side and get it done. I can't do the ceiling yet because I have plumbing that goes across there and I still haven't tested all my plumbing. I'm trying to use up all this material that's sitting outside before the rainy time of year gets here, and then stuff's getting expensive. I don't want it to get ruined. So I'm trying to use this up, then I can jump back on testing my plumbing before I cover up the walls. There was nothing overhead in the kitchen, so I could do the whole kitchen and get it done. I do have stuff running overhead here. I can do one side of a wall, but I have to leave the other side exposed, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna get on it right quick and see if I can get this hallway knocked out today. Keeping it level is the biggest trick. Once you get your bottom one going, just kind of check it as you go, and it'll work pretty good. So we get going right quick, see if we can make a little progress today. All right, this is where we're at right now. You can see this wall it's finished. Gaps are pretty tight around all the logs. You know, kind of taking my time doing all that. Of course, you saw the kitchen's finished on the last video. I just did the hallway walls. Went ahead and did them in tongue and groove. I still have one at the top to do. I couldn't do the ceiling yet because we had to test all of our plumbing. All the plumbing downstairs is now tested, so we're starting to cover everything up. The wall, main wall across the bottom is now complete. Got a bunch done over here. I don't know if you notice the sound difference in here or not, but this insulation makes a big difference on sound, which is the only reason it's up. So that wall is pretty much done. It won't take 10 minutes to finish it. And I've started this one. You can see working on the gaps over here. This is the slow part. Doing all of these corners around the logs, it just takes a while. It's slow going. I mean, it's not rocket science, but it's just can't rush your way through it if you want, you know, tight gaps. So that's how much we've gotten done so far. Since we have all of our plumbing tested, we can start doing all the overhead and getting through all of that. So now on to the Alaska news. Yes, I have taken a job in Alaska. I'll be working up there 3 weeks at a time. So this is kind of the spur of the moment thing. It kind of fell in my lap. So I got a phone call. It was offered to me. It's enough money. I don't want to turn it down. So I'll be here 3 weeks at a time. Like I said in the beginning, this is not a permanent thing. It's not something I'm going to do the rest of my life, but it's something I'm going to do for a while. I mean, you guys see what all I've done here. This takes a lot of money to do all this and to live, and you know, I haven't had a paycheck in over 3 years. So it'll be nice to get back out and kind of replace some of that. And you know, go get to see Alaska for a little bit. Film schedule is going to change a little bit. I'm going to try to film a whole bunch more when I'm home so I can keep the videos coming out consistently. This first little stretch, not sure. I've just been working on the house and not filming a bunch, and then all of this happened. We've also had a bobcat that has been just tearing through the chickens. We've lost over 60 chickens so far. I've seen it 4 or 5 times, so now I'm hunting bobcat. I've got traps out. So that has shut me down for almost a week with the house. Trying to get rid of this stupid bobcat. It's a big one. It's the biggest one I've seen up here. So it needs to go because April doesn't need to, you know, deal with all that crap while I'm gone, because she's going to be here having to take care of everything. So yeah, that's the big news. Hopefully it's not going from light to dark. It's not too crazy on the camera. See if that helps. But that's it. I'm going to get back out here and get to work, try to get some more work done this afternoon. And I'm preparing to get all my stuff ready to go to fly out to Alaska. So hopefully I'll have another video out before we leave. I'm going to try to start releasing them every Monday until things progress a little faster. I don't want to put out 20 videos of the same thing, which is kind of what was happening with all the chinking. It's just, you know, another day in the life. So trying to keep it a little interesting with the stuff that we're doing, but man, this stuff is just really repetitive. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. I'm gonna go get my stuff ready, work on the house a little bit, and see you guys on the next one. As you can see, all the goats are doing good. Abby's doing good. She's no longer on the run anymore. She's just running loose. He's learned what the fence is all about. Just stay away from it.